We're heading out this morning, opening day of snapper season, and the weather actually looks as good as it has in a long time for opening day. We got out here, we're on a little place we know there's some fish out here. You can see them on bottom, but the current's rolling so bad, we got to see if we can get to the bottom. We might have to put a big weight on and see what happens. Joe's dropping down. We got Joe Stock fishing with us today, Bruce Dodd, John Sheremy, AKA Catfish Sheremy. And tell me your name again. Butch. Ventura. Butch Ventura. So y'all stay tuned. We'll hopefully catch some nice.
Keep On Casting is brought to you by Thibodeau Regional Medical Center. Bronco Industries, leading the field in industrial construction and fabrication. Real Outfitters, proud to be the first family-owned tackle store in Thibodeau, Louisiana.
Hitting bottom, they're jumping on it and taking your bait. So we got them loaded up on the screen right here. Just they snatching all the bait right now. So we're gonna stop before we get to the bottom. It's probably getting to the bottom, they jumping on it, taking the bait before you can even get the slack out. See what Mr. Bruce can do. Let him take, you'll feel the rod get heavy. Dude, we over the top of them. Hooked up, Butch.
Shark.
Oh. Another shark? Oh, that's a hammer, dude.
Good one there, baby.
That's a nice one. Good job there, Butch.
Why, bring him down here?
We got Joe hooked up. We'll catch a few snapper here and try a couple other spots. Try and get some big ones. But the little ones are good to eat. Got one, Bruce? There he is. Red snapper. Oh, that's a baby. Butch, you hooked up too? Triple hookup.
Where's your measuring? Oh, no. Silly.
Got him. Oh, dude. It's pulling good. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, that's a nice one. Hey, y'all brought the ringer, huh?
Oh. That's a hammer.
That's a good fish. John, Bruce, what you got on there?
I don't know, but I got it. Ain't good. Shark. Probably.
Go ahead there, Butch. Good job.
Oh,
Big
you
snapper.
hammer.
Big snapper.
Cool. Dude,
Yeah,
that's a big snapper, dude. What?
That's a good one.
Joe's hooked up. Get him. Oh, yeah. Snapper coming on the boat. Hooked up, John?
Yep.
Hooked up in the back.
I ain't never.
Back on. Hooked up, Bruce.
Bruce ain't giving him no game.
Bruce, tell him where you hail from.
Clinton, Louisiana.
Clinton, Louisiana. Who was your dad? He was a lieutenant governor?
Lieutenant Governor and Superintendent of Education. Bill Dodd. I was back, he was Lieutenant Governor under Earl Long in 1948, 1952.
Old Louisiana politics.
Old Louisiana politics.
What was the book you wrote? Pea Patch Politics?
Patch politics. That was the days of Longs and McKithins, Jimmy Davis.
There was a lot of crazy stuff that went on back then.
Crazy, and it wasn't like today. When the election was over, everybody pretty much got to be friends as soon as the election was over. You cussed each other and hollered, and then
Like,
today is cutthroat. You fall out for life today. Yeah.
oh, dude. Dude.
Come on.
Nice red snapper. Got John, AKA Catfish Jeremy. Catching all the little ones. Maybe your rod's too little. Heard that before?
Yes, I heard that. Go!
Holy cow. Maybe I gotta get him a bigger hook. Not on it, huh?
Oh yeah, baby. That's a keeper.
Dude, that's a hammer.
That's a keeper.
Nice one, bruh. Go. What?
Baby.
That's some meat. Thank you, thank you. He came off?
Those stones are really what they say they are. Is that the one that don't move? Some that held
Yeah, yeah.
they don't move.
Toadfish. Get him, JoJo.
Oh, Joe got a good one this time, baby.
Dominic.
Get him, Joe.
Oh yeah, dude, you got your hammer now. Finally, huh?
Smallest piece of squid they got.
Who's down in that heavy snapper?
No. They're almost extinct.
Oh yeah, dude.
Finally, John read his directions in 30 seconds. He had it working.
Took them 2 days to figure out how to turn it on. Yeah.
Get him, D.
But we gotta hold his feet so he don't fall overboard.
Oh,
man.
Dude, good one.
Awesome.
So we weeding, that's a nice one, dude. So we weeding through some little ones.
Big one.
Lots of little ones over here, but we're picking up the occasional big snapper, so it's fun. Dominic. It's called a nice one, bro. Nice American red snapper. It's a good one?
Oh man,
That's
yeah.
the best fish I ever had.
Oh, absolutely. Red snapper is awesome.
I went down in Old Mexico on the ranch. We do that all the time. We bring fresh fish and cook them up on a mesquite grill, make tacos.
Oh, yeah. He ain't huge, but he ain't bad. We're gonna throw him back for sure. So this patient told me a joke the other day. He goes, so Boudreaux and Clotilde, they were coming home and they decided to stop off at a bar and get a drink. So they're sitting at the bar table. Boudreaux's drinking his beer. A little bit later, he goes, man, he said, I love you so much. And Clotilde goes, Boudreaux, she said, is that you or the drink talking? He goes, oh, that's me talking to the drink. Oh, that's something down there, right there.
Just seen that Freeman and
Double hook
Double
up.
hook up.
Double hook up.
Let me get out the way.
We pulled up, this is a little submerged area that I know about, and a lot of times this is a whole bigger snapper. John dropped down, hooked up immediately, Bruce was right after him. Seen lots of fish on the screen, so we know they're down there. A lot of times with all the pressure, you have to find these other little areas where they don't have as much fishing going on.
Gotcha, man.
Big ones will hang out here.
Yeah. Come on, Joe.
Get him, JoJo. There he is.
You got it, old man? You can handle it? You can handle that?
Bruce, what you doing, bruh?
All I want to handle like that.
Hooked up. Hooked up. Triple, triple.
All right.
We got JoJo hooked up.
Get out the way. Line.
Oh, that's a good one, bro. Nice red snapper. Cool. That's a nice one, dude. Nice one. That's a baby. What you got, JoJo?
Feels decent.
Oh, you caught that on John's rod.
I apologize, John.
Ah.
Never hit the bottom. I think I won the award.
Oh, John! He beat you!
Go! What?
I think I caught sacklay bigger than that.
Yeah, I was about to say, I didn't know we were fishing sacalay.
Wow. Hooked up on a diamond jig. Get him, Joe. So we don't get this many nice days out here in the Gulf of Mexico. So we got a good day. Gonna take advantage of it, try and catch a limit of several fish. Get on some beeliners, it'd be nice. We'd have to ease out. Can hit this if we want to ease out. Is he fighting good?
Yeah, it feels alright.
Nailed that diamond jig.
You gonna pull my hook now?
Ooh. Wow.
Three the barbs in it.
Hold it, Doc. We got Terry over here jerking him, man. He got that big smile, boy. He's happy.
No, that was a good one.
That's Brent Tashford right there.
Who is it? Brent Tashford?
Come on, get spot, yeah.
Hooked up.
There you go, baby.
Got a little one. He's a West Delta keeper, but not for here. Dude, you got a good one, Bruce.
He pulls hard and then he kind of slacks up a little bit. He pulling like a great big one. Yeah,
ARS. And got some little ones over here too. Start calling some of these. Try and catch us some big ones. Let him go. Get him, Bruce. What's
John's
up, John?
hooked up.
Triple hookup.
Triple hookup. Oh, quadruple hookup.
Quadruple hookup. Let me know when y'all get close. Oh yeah, that's good.
Oh, nice one.
They all the same size. Oh, that's a good one, bro. And that keeps though.
good fish anywhere else.
That's a pretty good one there, Dominic.
Yeah, man.
Caught him on a diamond jig.
Nice one, baby.
All right, bud. Good job. Red slapper. Get him, Dom. Explain what you did.
Well, I got a, what you call it, diamond jig. It's like a glow-in-the-dark color. And I dropped it down on this pipeline. And I'm kind of jigging them up off the bottom. And this spot is so small that it's, you have a tight margin to hit it. Well, obviously hit it with his boat or get out of there. I dangled it good enough for the group, but I think it's tasty, you know, or whatever.
Hope it's a grouper.
We got enough red in the fish box.
Mm-hmm.
Call it diversity.
Yeah, I called him. Ah, red snapper. We got all the red snappers. We were just trying a couple little spots. We try to find underwater spots when we pass over them, and we marked something down here. Looked okay, but it was so small we couldn't stay on top of it. We got a little current and a little wind, so we're gonna ease out west and try to get on some mangrove snapper and maybe a grouper and some cobia, so stay tuned. We're back in the kitchen today, and we're gonna show you how to make a snapper ceviche. So we've got a nice snapper fillet here. We went snapper fishing. Opening snapper season was this Friday. We went Friday and Saturday and caught some nice red snapper. When you're trimming these fillets out, you want to make sure you get all the red off of there. That red is where you got up kind of close to the skin when you were cleaning the fish, or red at their midline, and it has a fishy flavor. Also, I generally cut off the tail because it'll get kind of fibrous down there. Once you got this all cleaned up, all the red off of there, we'll kind of cut it into some little strips.
just about like that. And once again, you want to kind of feel for bones at the same time you're doing this. Make sure you don't feel any bones. Once I got it nice and cubed up, some nice little cubes. Remember, you want this to be able to fit on a cracker or a chip. And a lot of times, Becky will make this for us as soon as we get in. We'll be cleaning fish. She'll take a piece of snapper and make ceviche out of it. So we take this. You can see I've already done this. We have the snapper all cubed up. We squeeze limes onto that. It's the acidity in the lime juice that actually cooks the fish. So it'll go from this color, which is kind of a clear pink, to a whitish color as it cooks. You can see this is turning more white. So we're in the kitchen again. We've got a snapper ceviche. This is soaking in lime juice. It's been soaking probably 15-20 minutes. Becky's gonna add the ingredients.
So I chopped up cucumbers, tomatoes. I have a little bit orange bell pepper, diced jalapeno peppers with a little extra juice, and then diced banana peppers with a little extra juice. Okay, we're just gonna mix all of this together. Usually when you have ceviche in restaurants, it really don't have this many ingredients mixed in together, but I just like the banana peppers and jalapeno peppers. Just gives it a little extra flavor. And I like the orange bell pepper. It just looks pretty. The colors come together, and Bo laughs at me because I always have to have that bit of orange in there. It just makes it look really pretty.
And those are cherry tomatoes that we're using in there.
Yeah, sweet cherry tomatoes. That's it.
Done?
Done.
Cooked?
Perfect.
Let me try some.
Try it.
Great flavor. I think the cucumber really makes it.
Yeah, very good.
Nice on a hot day. That lime, really good.
So if you want the recipe to the snapper ceviche, you can go to keeponcastingtv.com.
So one of the knots that we use all the time, and this is a line-to-line knot where you're tying one line to the other. And the main reason you use this is so you don't have a swivel in between there. Those mangrove snapper can see really good, and they can definitely see a swivel. That's why we use little hooks also. So what you do, if this is your two pieces of line, you come together like this, one overlapping the other. You make a loop like this, and then you make approximately 5 or 6 twists going back through the loop. Pull it tight. And you want it to make almost like a little coil on there. You take the other one and you do the same thing. Make a loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's good enough. And you want that to come together nice and even. Then you have 2 knots that are pulling against each other just like that. And it's rated at almost 100%. You cannot break that any better than you can break the other line. So that's a double uni knot or uni to uni knot. So that's tying one line to the other. That's what we use to tie the monofilament or the fluorocarbon to the braided line. And for snapper, we're usually using about 60-pound braided line and about 20, 30, or 40-pound fluorocarbon. And that all depends on how finicky they are that day. So uni to uni knot, don't forget it. All right, so we got on the mangroves. They're out here at this rig for sure. Plenty of them. They got some hammers out here. Oh, it's a nice one.
You need a net? We got a net? Or you go flip it? Now that's what we're looking
Oh,
for.
that's a hammer.
Good job.
20-pound test on a kale hook, guys. So a lot of times, get them, Joe. A lot of times when you're fishing these mangrove snapper, you try different hooks,
Jack, baby.
different pounds of line. This is a 20-pound test, but they're swimming straight down for some reason, so I keep trying this. Just a kale hook like you trout fish with. So like I said, if you're not catching the mangrove, you keep trying stuff. Kale hook, 20-pound test, leader to leader. Get another one. Keep that to eat. I got a mangrove. All right. Come on, be a big mango. Oh yeah. Oh, look, big lemon fish, get ready. Big cobia. Chased him up. Coming in the boat. All right. Woo! Just caught this big boy and a big old lemon fish followed him to the top. Go boat! Another grove. Hooked up, get out.
Frozen boat, cut it
There he
A lot
is.
of lemon fish like that.
Another grove. Light line, small hooks. Pecking away at the groves, getting them. When they get finicky, live shrimp. And this is just a little kale hook. So when they're finicky, we got 20-pound test on here, little kale hook. You can wear them out like this. Live shrimp is great for mangroves. Perfect little size snapper. So mangrove snapper in the wintertime, they move south. I don't know if they go to the reefs or they go to the deeper water structures where there's warmer water, but then they move back in around probably late April and early May.
Get it,
Yeah,
baby.
hooked up.
Let me get out your way.
Yeah, Grove. Way to go, Joe.
All right.
Like a snapper, yeah.
So Dominic just caught this. This is a lane snapper. They're good to eat. You can catch a bunch of them. We're gonna drop down, see if we can get some a little bit lower. They might be heavy down there. See what happens. They love live shrimp. There he is.
Mangrove.
Grove.
Swallow it.
Ah. Gray snapper, mangrove snapper. Well guys, we had a great time. Opening day of snapper season, we caught some really nice snapper. Also a bonus, we caught some mangrove snapper and a little lane snapper. Great time, good fishing, good partners. Thank you, Bruce.
Wonderful day.
Yes, sir. Bruce Dodd, Joe Stock, thanks
you.
as always.
Appreciate it.
Yep. As always, we want to thank our troops. Without y'all, we couldn't do what we're doing here today. And until next time, keep on casting.
More lamely